Hey everyone, so I'm kind of excited because last night my Greg Black 6GS small shank mouthpiece arrived. You probably can't see it there very well, but I was gonna open it last night, but I was just like, it's the end of the day already, I'll just do it in the morning. So this morning I wanted to share with you all some of the first notes and maybe I've been playing on a 6.5 AL small shank mouthpiece for this medium bore for, I don't know, 2 years now. It's hard to tell time with the pandemic sometimes. Yeah, it's gonna feel nice to have like a solid, like professional mouthpiece for this one. Again, I think I had one early on, but I don't know what happened to it. Anyway, so yeah, maybe I'll start off with the 6.5 one that I've been playing. So, disclaimer, these are also the first notes of the day. I got up like 15 minutes ago, if that. Alright, I just gotta put some air behind there. Alright, so there's a few notes on the usual setup. Now I would imagine, since this mouthpiece is a little deeper, it says on the website like medium cup depth. I don't know exactly what the numbers are. But not only is it deeper, I would imagine, but it's probably also the rim diameter is wider. So it's a 6GS as opposed to 6.5. So we'll see. Ooh, the low range is really nice. I think another thing about having a bigger mouthpiece, slightly bigger mouthpiece, is that it kind of fills out the potential of the medium bore here. Just because it used to be kind of like a jack of all trades horn. It could do everything, play in a jazz band, an orchestra, etc. So yeah, with the 6.5 AL, it was kind of squirrely in the lower range. It just kind of makes sense. It's smaller. The throat wasn't as deep either. I feel like I get kind of like the large bore, like the Bach 42 kind of sensibility coming out of this Bach 36. I mean, it's not a Bach 42, but it feels nice down there. Play something faster. Not bad first thing in the morning. Something slower, maybe. Flexibilities. In the morning, those are weird. I usually do those kind of later in the day. Or just not during the first practice session that I have in the morning, I should say. The first couple are more like warm up, basic, fundamental routine stuff. Huh, okay. Oh yeah, I forgot to check the high range. Let's check it out a little bit. The lower range is nice. I don't know if I should be doing that in the morning. Yeah, I guess, yeah, it's a pretty good overview of it. Part of it is that I have to get used to it, but so far it sounds pretty nice. You know, I like it overall. I think in the higher range, the slots are a little wider. Flexibility stuff, I'm gonna have to get used to. There's more space in here. So my ear is gonna have to be doing something a little bit differently, but I think because of my ear and the way it hears things, here in the next probably few weeks, it should be back to normal. So quick shout out to Greg Black and especially to Kevin over at Wind City Trombones for letting me kind of trial test some of these mouthpieces so I can find just the right one. All right, y'all. Thanks for watching. Peace.